Hello everybody, welcome back to the craft room. What I'm doing is I thought, well, I slipped the camera on while I was doing this. I make something this week to show the ladies what they'd be making, like not Monday, the following Monday. And they're into bags at the moment, as I said the other week. So I did this bag and I looked on my YouTube and I did this bag 3 years ago, and I came up with it myself. I was playing with different things and I made this backpack, and I love it. I think it's cute. It was just a box that I made. I was playing with just measurements. If you look back on my one video, it's 3 years ago, and I was playing with a box. Oh, the sticker come off now. The Velcro come off. And I was playing with some measurements and stuff, and I had a box and I just turned it in to looks like a backpack in the craft coloured card I did on the channel 3 years ago. So I thought this would be cute because there's a few ladies in my class that do use backpacks, and I thought this would be ideal for them. So I thought, right, I'll make one of these and take this in and show them while they'll be making the following Monday. And it is quite easy for them as well to do, because I do all the cutting and scoring at home, and then they just put it together, because the ladies I got in my class are either got learning difficulties or they're disabled. So that's the ladies I teach, and I love them. I love every one of them. So I will show you how I make them, how I made it. So this will be going to the class on Monday, and they will love them. They love making bags at the moment. I don't know why, but there you go, they do. So what you'll need is, out of an A4 sheet of paper, you can get one bag. So you will need a 10.5 piece of cardstock. You don't have to use craft card, you could use pretty paper, because I have done them in the pretty paper, to be honest. But you need one piece sheet of paper that is 10.5 inches long by 5 inches wide. Then you need another piece of card to go with it, because this is going to be for your lid, and this measures 3 inches wide by 5 inches long. So I put that to the side for a minute. Then in there you need 3 pieces, two pieces of a 1/2 inch. I'm sure these were 1/2 inch anyway. Yeah, 1/2 inch. One measures 3 inches, 3.5 inches, and the other two measures 3 inches. So you want one that measures 1/2 inch by 3.5, and then 1/2 inch by 3, and those two. Okay, so put them on there for a minute. So on the 10.5 inch length, you want to score this at 3 inches, at 5 inches, 8 inches, and 10 inches. Turn it one turn and score it at 2 inches. And I'll run that through again if you want. So you measure it at 3, at 5, at 8, oh, I went off, at 8, and then at 10, turn it at 1 turn and you measured at 2. So there's no halves, no quarters, easy square box, right? So put that to the side and get your little piece, put that in on your 5-inch score, and you're going to score that at 1 inch, and that's your scoring on that piece. Okay, so that's that one done. Then these little ones, you're going to pop them in and you're going to score each end at 1/2 inch on each end, and on all 3 of them, 1/2 inch on each end, like so. Put that one in, 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch, and that's all your scoring done. Move my board and move my score mat thing, and then I got this vintage photo as well out of my way. And then you're going to fold and burnish these nice crisp folds, and then my box back in, and you're going to fold and burnish all these nice and crisp. And fold and burnish them, make sure they're nice and straight. And this is an easy bag, because it's only just a square. Okay, and then you're gonna got this very thin piece here at the on the end. I'm gonna cut up that one up to your score line and wedge that out, so you've got that. And you're going to cut up all these 3, and I cut up the score line and cut the score line off on this little one. Okay, and wedge that out on both ends, and I just cut in the score line out, cut it up straight on the big one, and on your little one just tab him out on the little one. Cut up nice and straight on your big one and tab your little one out, and just cut your score line, just cutting your score line out, that's all. Okay, and that's all your cutting done and all your scoring done. Move all the rubbish out of the way. Okay, and I'm just gonna go around all the edges with the vintage photo. You don't have to do it, as I said, you don't have to do it in the craft colour, it's up to you. And I'm just gonna go around the edges with but I thought it looks nice in the craft. I mean, you could do it in a white and cover it with pattern paper, which would be nice, which I have done with that too. I've moved so many of these over the time for gifts, put lovely gifts in there. And I'm going to go round the top as well, why not, only because I got it in my hand. There you go. And I'm going to do the same with the lid. I'm going to round the corners on this lid. This is your lid of your bag, and I'm going to just round the corners off on that one, like so. This everything over, why not? And just give it a quick flick around. And then go around that crease. so that's that piece done, and I'm just going to give these a little, my blade needs changing, I think, a little flick on these, don't need much. Just give it a little bit of bounce on them, that's all. It gives them a little lift, I'm thinking anyway. And then this last piece, there you go. Put that out of my way. And before I put that together, I'm gonna go with this little fine liner pen, because it was on my desk. I'm just gonna go around here and not being tidy, just quickly with little folk stitching, like so. You haven't got to be neatly. Just going around there, going across the top, and they're going around the back of it as well. Why not? So it look like fake stitching. Like that. And I'm just going to do it across just the tabby bits, that's all. I'm not going to go across the strap itself. Just like so. And this one. There you go. Last one. There you go. Put the lid on that, Jane. And then we just put this box together. So on this piece, I'm going to pop some glue. Oh, come on, glue now, don't play me up. And then put your ends together nice and straight, like that. Like that. And then what I do is put the front panel down first, and then I put some glue on the sides. Like that. And then I stick the sides in on top of that one there, and then I pop that back piece to the back, and then you're not going to see those little flaps inside. Make sure your bag is nice and square. Get my bone folded in there. Squish that glue in. And there you go. So just got a little box. That's not square. There you go. It is now. So there you go, just your bag. So where your back is, your little tab at the back, just put some glue on that tabby bit. Lay that, the back piece where your join is, you pop that flappy bit to the back of your bag, just to your score line. And I'm just gonna run the glue in. And then I got some Velcro. Oh my god, it's your shoulder. And I'm gonna stick my Velcro in the center of there, near enough the center, and put that top piece on it like that. And then I squeeze the sides together and they'll come together, and then pop your bag. Well, I usually get the bum folder and round, give yourself that curve, to give yourself a curve on that bag, and then pop your bag and bring that down as far as you want it to go, which I want it to come to meet at the bottom. And stick my Velcro down. Hold that piece of Velcro there. And make sure he's gonna stick. And make sure he's gonna stick to there. Pop that back in. And then pop him back on like that. There you go. There's your bones of your bag. And then with the two smaller ones of your strips in between the handle, just give them a little rounder with your bone folder or your scissors, whichever you prefer to do. Pull those tabs up like so. Put the glue on those little tabs. And put your tab onto the edge of the bottom part first, and then the top of it just come below. Hold that. Just below your, where you've put your back of your flap, and then you have that hook like so. You see, so you just put it just below your strip, and you do the same with your other one. Bring your tabs up like that so you can put your glue on your tabs. Put your bottom one on so it's flush with your bottom of your bag, and then your top just comes flush with the top of your bag. Okay, so you've got that. That's cool. And then on the top of your bag, you do your handle. The handle is the longest one, so you do exactly the same. Put your tabs on, your glue on your tabs, and you fix your handle. It just comes to the edge of your bag, or just in before the edge of your bag. Hold it there for a minute, and there you got your handle. And then I'm gonna get some gems, and we'll have some little blue pearls, I think. And we'll go blue pearls on this one. So put 2 on the handles. Oops. 1 on each handle. Where there you would have had like buttons or whatever they are, brads, and then we'll have 2 on the tabs each, on each, 2 on each. So we'll have 2 on this one, and then 2 on the other one, on each end, obviously, like so. And then I did punch out some blue flowers and some yellow flowers and I'm going to put 2 yellow ones and 1 blue one, and I put them in my fingers just to give them some, like a cup. So if you just put it in the palm of your hand, just put it in there, and I got this leaf, and I'm just gonna put some leaves on there. So we'll get some blue gems again, and we've got 3 blue gems, and back up there, out of my way. We'll put some gems inside the flowers. I've got 3 yellow ones, put them over there, out of my way. Oops, put the pearl in the center of there. And we shall put some these embellishments on now. So we put the leaf on first. Put some more. I mean, you can decorate it as you want to put it. Don't have to decorate it. It's up to you. It's your bag. And the pill come off somewhere. Touch something. It's off there. Put it back on there before that glue dries in there. Okay. Put that on there so you can see what I'm doing. And then this flower can go somewhere by there. And pop him in somewhere by there. Those dry clear anyway, wherever he is. And there's your bag, and it will hold quite a lot. There you go. Because when I tell you what, I'll leave that on there to dry, and I get the one I've done that I've dried just dry. They will hold quite a bit, because when they're finished, my ruler, it's 3 inches high, so it'll hold quite a bit, and they're 2 inches wide, so they'll hold quite a bit when you got your stuff in there. I mean, you could leave them square if you wanted to do it square like that. It's up to you, but I squashed it in because I think it looks more like a backpack when it's like that, but it's up to you. So there's my little backpack, and that's not copied by anybody. This was my idea 3 years ago, or maybe 2.5 years ago. If you go back on my videos, you will see how I was coming up with it. I had score lines and everything on my the template I was doing. So yeah, that was my idea when I came up with it before 3 years ago. So hope you like them, and you'll give them a go. If you do, please share it. I'd love to see what you come up with, and if you do them in pattern paper or coloured papers, I'd love to see them. And so that's what my class will be making. Not this week, not this Monday, next Monday. They'll be making these ones this week, and then this one's next week. So yeah, so hope you like them. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll speak to you all on the next video. So bye for now.